Tomorrow, the nation will pause to thank veterans around the country.
And tonight, there's an effort to document and preserve the stories of Tennessee's military heroes. John Janko's here with more on that. John?
Josh and Sarah, take a look behind me. Artifacts carried by veterans serving in Vietnam. Today, I spoke to the person in charge of curating this collection, and he says it's important to protect items like these and the stories of Tennessee veterans before they are lost to time.
If it all just kind of gets tossed away, then it's another piece of the puzzle that's lost.
Archivists at the Tennessee State Library and Archives want to expand their veterans collections. They hope to tell the stories of war through the eyes of the Tennessee men and women who were there.
When you take their personal letters and their personal photographs, it puts a face to otherwise what are just kind of statistics.
But as our veterans, especially those who served in World War II and Vietnam, get older, Brown says those stories need to be protected.
Our biggest fear is that when that generation passes, that these materials end up in a dumpster or they end up not being appreciated, stuck in an attic somewhere where they kind of deteriorate over time.
It's not just the wars we consider old that are historical. Brown also wants to preserve items from the War on Terror, including one item with an East Tennessee connection. A journal recently donated from Colonel Dennis J. Adams from Gray, detailing his unit's operations in Iraq.
He donated the unit book that they kept that documented their history in theater.
Some materials even available online, including a trove of documents and photos from a father and son who served in World War II and Vietnam. Brown says archival staff will do what's necessary to keep items preserved through proper storage and restoration techniques. Important because the archives want to keep this history alive for future generations.
You don't have to be a professional historian. You don't have to be a professional genealogist. You just have to have an interest, and we welcome you to come here and use these collections.
Now, if you want to have a piece of your own history in the archives, Brown says it's an easy process. Documents, photos, or physical items all have to be originals, and if you have them, contact the Tennessee State Library and Archives. Their information is on our website.